to be able to be part of the 32 is already out there on our social media platforms. With all the few of you who are doing that, I'm now calling later. Be careful. But
Is she fat? She didn't make it past
I don't know her name though, but no. But
so who will call her later then?
No, but did you? I don't know. I'm thinking. I need to find that out. But I'm thinking she might be. She might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 32. So what you have to do is, as I mentioned earlier, the power is in your hands to vote for your favorite delegate to represent your region by dialing *713*13# or download the TV3 reality app and follow prompts to vote. I've seen. I was going to mention a name, but then people will say that I'm being biased. So I'll just leave it at that. But make sure. I think there's two for every region. You need to vote to ensure that one person is then going to finally represent your region in its entirety. So you need to pick the best out of the videos you've seen on our social media platforms already, and then the poses and the beauty and like all of that, so that you know that your region is being represented by the best. Yes, and also at the launch, Anita had this moment with the ladies, finding out from them how life has been outside the GMB reality house, what they've been up to.
So the homecoming.
Yes, more like a homecoming. Yes, that's exactly what it is. And you find a lot of the ladies also touching on their projects. A lot of them, sometimes people believe that, if they don't win the crown, they end up not, embarking on whatever project they wanted to. But that's not the case. They really, a lot of them actually did that. And then also the final three, the top three, they also joined in later, where Taya, the queen, the reigning queen at the moment, touched on all of the projects that she's touching on, especially her Kayayo one, where she's ensuring that these ladies have some skill, some things to work with. And Aiko is a vet, so she is very big on ensuring that our dogs have been vaccinated so that they don't. Is it rabies? Yeah, rabies. I think.
Yeah. She's passionate about it.
She's very, very passionate about it. And then Aseidua is also on about education, making sure that the people in her community, especially the young people, are educated, because she feels that when people are not educated, they get marginalized a lot. And so a few of the highlights about yesterday. So I don't know about you, but I have seen someone that I'm rooting for from the Volta region. Hello. So
already?
Yeah, already.
Hey, Uprio.
And I mean to me, because
allow for warm up.
No,
me too. I've seen someone.
Oh wow! And
me who will be of Volta region? I'm assuming.
I
like her a lot.
Yeah.
Not
very, very.
Maybe that I also know.
My fashion region Sudia. Me pay a yinso. Oti. You're
interested.
My Western. And the hello.
So basically, let your vote do the talking, so that your favorite at the end of the day will get to represent you, which is very it has started on a competitive level even before they get into the house, I'm like, this year is gonna be crazy. So watch out for that. And another story that's got people talking over the weekend: the wife of the late Major Maxwell Adam Mahama, whose life was tragically shot in a horrific mob attack, has announced the release of her new book, Resilience: Reflections from a Widow's Diary. And
Year of Books.
Yes, Year of Books is what is being called now on social media. So
no more
that's a photo of Barbara and the I nearly said ex-wife, the deceased husband and the children over there. And so this story is a hard one. So a newborn baby girl was found abandoned on the doorstep of the resident pastor of the New Covenant Apostolic Church in Ahojo, Eastern region on Sunday. And aside the fact that this is a tragic incident, there's a note that was left by what is believed to be the mom, and it's a suicide note. And in that note, she says, "By the time you will finish reading this letter, I will be dead and gone. Please take care of this baby as your own child. Please, I regret doing this, but that is the only way this baby can have a chance to live." Says, "Please, she was born just yesterday night. Please take care of her. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. God bless you." Yes, 24
people
hours.
are going through it, or
People are going through
it. I can only imagine, and I know some way, somehow, this conversation will find its way around the man who got her pregnant.
If men were really manning up, if men were manning up,
I knew you would go there.
No, but it's the truth.
I had to quickly pass there.
If men were manning up, a lot of time women will not be going through these.
We understand that side, but you are not ready for
deadbeat men.
You are not ready for that conversation right now, AJ.
No,
let's just mourn and talk about mental health for a minute.
Yeah,
people are going through it. Let's not start this conversation around men again.
The father was there,
you would always find a way to hook this on our neck.
But if there were enough men, actually manning up when it comes to it,
you'll be
how many men
surprised
are
that
happy to share their responsibilities?
You'll be surprised that you stole this man that and will go. I say. Meanwhile,
did he bother to check?
Why?
Did he bother to follow up?
This conversation,
too many men are happy with.
Right now, you know, go end today.
Let's start.
If we start, you know, go
end. Let's go.
It's very easy for you to blame this at the foot of the man.
No, but it's
please,
true.
Women should stop settling for just any man.
So men should also be better. They should do better.
Yes, because you should go in for somebody who.
If you're happy to have a very fabulous relationship with a woman, and then happy to do things at night in the cover of darkness,
probably wasn't rape.
In bed, then you should be ready to man up.
I think we should have a bigger conversation around mental health
so
and leave this men and women thing around.
Yes,
because
mental.
Yeah, because I mean, people are going through stuff, right? Let's not forget that.
We can't disregard mental health.
She happens to be the one who brings forth life to this world, and in doing that, she wants to take her own life. Or she's probably done that by now. We don't know this.
We don't know yet.
People are going through stuff because there are so many options to explore. There is an orphanage there.
Yes.
There is a family member option there. I mean, and it's going to leave it in the front of the man who got you pregnant.
But you see,
when someone is going through a phase in life, mental, I'm not making an excuse for her.
Yeah.
But when people are going through stuff like that, at some point, common sense that you and I know, they throw to them. So we would not be able to, actually explain what she's been through. But we are just attacking the issue
granted.
Yes.
But the thing is,
and let's not blame them. I saw some people on social media already blaming the men. That men do this, men.
There are too many men that are happy
to
shirk their responsibilities.
Yes.
If you know you are going to.
What am I even saying? Yes to no. Who said that to me?
They are happy to shirk their responsibilities. If you can exercise your waist with a woman, you should be able to take responsibility when there are consequences of your actions.
Same way. If you're able to receive it, you know very well your times of the month. I'm not safe. You are not having protected sex.
It takes two to tango.
Protected sex is not just
my responsibility.
So why are you now putting this on just the man?
If I get pregnant for someone, it's the two of us who are pregnant.
It's
not just me. But a lot of times, men assume that. A lot of times, many times, men will automatically assume that. Automatically, almost seem to say, well, it's your responsibility, it's your body, it's your pregnancy.
And I'm actually also coming from the angle. I saw a post on social media where people are saying people. It started off as a joke, but then people are agreeing the fact that when you plan for a pregnancy, you're like, oh, we're pregnant, and then when you don't plan for it, you're like, oh, what's saying my life? Like, it's a conversation that people are having. And
in 2023.
Hello.
It's two of us that have made this baby. I wasn't Virgin Mary. I wasn't artificially inseminated.
But again,
so long as the two of us have made a child together in my stomach, I am not the sole primary caregiver or the sole primary decision maker on if that child lives or dies.
So there's a bigger conversation. And I keep saying this because there are a lot of people who don't know me. I, for one, I didn't know much about pregnancy until my first child. Yeah. There are so many men out there that even the announcement of pregnancy scares the hell out of them.
Why should it though?
No, listen.
Okay, go ahead.
And sometimes they react in ways that you feel like, oh, but I wasn't expecting that reaction from you because
exactly.
Two adults,
it's two of us doing it together.
Okay, finish.
Let me land before you chew me. This one that you're coming for my arm, you are coming for my leg. Allow me to be properly roasted.
We're allowing Kasha to continue.
Let them fry me well. Don't eat me half baked. No, this is the thing. So I'm thinking that, you see, just as people are being encouraged now to even escort their wives, their girlfriends to the hospital for that. So be part of them every journey of the. How many men, or how many women are even aware of the various mental health stages they would have to go through from where they realize they are pregnant down to when baby is out,
and
even
body
months,
will change,
and even the mind. Not too many men know stuff like that. that the woman they trade emojis with after he get belle bonky, you for day with time and understand the swings and all those things, because women become
different.
Hyper, this thing in the head,
everything changes.
Everything, and how many people even have the time to follow up and understand that this is what happened? And some women too don't know. They don't care about this because they feel like, oh, me cry, me cry, maybe one nana. Then we go and dump the baby there and then continue life like nothing happened.
So that's why
it's a bigger. That's why I'm saying that you don't. It is not fair to throw this at the feet of the man alone.
Okay, the reason why I think a lot of people automatically go for the men is the precedent a lot of men have set. A lot of times,
and you're backing this
men,
with
of
data,
course,
not emotions.
Of course,
you're backing this with
data shows
not emotions.
How many? If we now start to go into the statistics of how many women are single mothers in Ghana, it will be alarming. Because it's
and you're
not,
blaming the man for that.
It's not an equal. It's not an equal.
You're blaming the man for that.
So who do we blame then?
You know, some people are single mothers by choice.
No, but that's just one in a million. That's just a few instances.
Hold on.
Gio, one in a million.
Gio.
You're not ready for this conversation. You're not ready for this conversation.
It's very rare.
Very rare.
So you see, that's why when it comes to Father's Day, that no. For the men,
I'll call you and say, "I'm a friend me back."
No, but you see the thing. It's like a woman.
I was ragging.
It's like a woman that would happily say that, I'm done. I'm walking away. It's very rare to see that instance. But men are very happy to walk away from this.
Walk
away from responsibility.
Maybe you do it for the 67 belts, or you continue.
No, we will continue this argument. No, I'm not. No, AJ.
I'm down for that.
Yes.
I'm down for that.
Yes, I've been down since. No, I won't accept this.
Because it's the truth. Men, let me get the data to back it. Because the amount of single mothers in this country who have, and in fact, the amount of single mothers who are married.
Yeah.
Let's even get into that.
True.
Men who are married and are husbands who will leave the primary caregiving to the woman. And not even the only thing they know or agree or accept.
Ashley says, fight.
The only thing these men agree on is that
people need to use protection more often than not.
Thank you.
And people, please, how do we adopt that baby? She's dropped the baby in front of a church,
in front of a church,
a chapel, or a man of God.
Man of God.
I think that's catered for.
Yeah, that's.
Madam, please cover the boobs. Okay, AJ, are you live?
Sorry.
You are live. Cover your chest more for us. That's Nana Adams. Irene, Philimami says mental illness doesn't get enough attention in Ghana.
It really does not.
I agree. And yeah, because sometimes when it gets to that point, it's like you and
like
then
people,
the devil.
and then people also feel like it's more like an easier way to avoid your problems, especially when people are now admitting to themselves that probably they're going through this because they have identified a mental, issue or something. It's like, just as you're saying, every other part of this thing is a bigger conversation.
Honestly,
like you to me can't read
this life. I know they barb something on, and I've tried so hard.
Especially when people want babies. They can't get the babies, that's where
I'm going.
It never balance because the amount of women.
One thing I will never I understand about life is death. One, yeah, and then two, like death. I mean, we're on radio right now. In the next 50,
second we hear that.
In the next 50 years, in the next 100 years, nobody listening to my voice right now is likely to be alive. But yes, well, let me do 100. And then another thing is, somebody did right now. He planned a whole life around a baby girl.
Yeah.
He tried plus in wife. He go get 9 boys.
Yeah.
He did want one girl.
It's like the Ellis family, for instance.
Thank you. He just did go.
The Ellises. Yeah.
And somebody today, somebody said, God, if only you would give me that one baby. I don't care if it's a boy, a girl, or comes
someone just pray
as
one.
both. Just give me. I have everything. I plan the person in life from now to university masters.
Yeah.
And they get. But somebody, excuse my word, man where they street stop. No get food, they listen. In libido, you shoot one pair or with triplets. Somebody today, he provide for him. He say no get the means. This life, this thing we call life.
No balance. No balance.
I
this
agree.
Thing we call
You see,
life.
that's why I always advocate for those, especially that have the means, to be able to look at alternative methods of being parents. Either you're thinking adoption, either you're considering IVF, either you're considering surrogacy. Whichever means, so long as you have the means to support the child, explore it.
Giovani, AJ, and Akorfa.
Yes.
My name is Emmanuel Opoku, and I enjoy this drive. Uriah Tete, Giovani, for how long will Ghanaian women continue to blame men for every misfortune they encounter? Relax. We only get praises when we are dead and gone.
Oh, come on.
Can you open the lines for a minute? I will activate that line. I will activate that line for you, my brother. 0555.
Oh, come on. I know the one who says to finish the stories before you do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a story that's
and hold on. Fiona Enima.
Yeah.
Hi AJ, please link up when you come back to London anytime soon. I mean not London. London. Sometime.
I'll come through.
Fiona. Hi 3FM. Please, can I have the title of the artist, the tree worship medley you just finished?
I think it's CC Chum, right?
CC Chum. It's Freedom.
Okay.
Freedom medley. Yeah, that's Rema Driving School. Wow, the driving school accountant here. That's Rema from where
Okay. Yeah, so there's a story that's got people reacting on the timelines, and it's from Accra-based UTV, and it's about a woman who has a bird who has allegedly turned into a woman.
Wow.
Yes.
Bolamed. Oh, they were not specific.
They were not specific. So there's a video.
Proper thing.
Proper. But I didn't see the time when I was watching the video. I didn't see the time when the person it was a bed and then
turning. But you saw the human being.
I saw the human being, and the reporter was giving a background to, and the fact that sometimes the woman feels like there's something hot on her head, and there's like I say Yaribi, she turned she starts acting funny, and then the next minute
that's what we're showing on our YouTube.
Yeah, that's the video over there on our Facebook. So she turned into. She was a bird, and then the next minute she turned into a human and a woman.
Did they catch it on video? Because I don't believe those things.
Oh no, it's true.
No, but people
things
actually,
like that happen. Guy,
so the comment section, you find people telling similar stories.
Yeah, I believe some of these things. I believe that this world and Gaza is not as we see it all the time.
Oh no, that one day I believe.
So this is it. This is part of the other side of the world that you don't get to see on the regular. I believe human being go fit turn into anything. Since Diabolo.
Oh, come on!
Wow. When the attack was happening, you were afraid that
Diabolo never made me like the main actor.
I still have never interviewed him. Why?
Oh, and I've actually never also seen the
entire thing. They call commercial break a banner Python. And
stop. Charlie.
So this story happened in broad daylight.
Broad daylights, we're told, and so the residents are a bit shocked. And SMCR, you see people around, so people also want to really understand what is going on. So you find people around the incident, around the place.
That's why when you catch a bird, no fry it. You
need to do a catapult. When you catch a bird, you fry it. Really interesting. So another
in stories like this, especially when it's live, you get one person who was told
but who acts like what do you expect? When you have the camera in front of the person, what do you expect?
As it happened.
They'll give you all the
rundown. Hey, son of a.
Hey, I don't know you use a different.
Okay, Ajwa. Okay, Abna, call me later. Abna, how I'm saying, Kwan be abefa. Papa, me say Papa, me say anuma betua, anuma ntua ojina ho. Na me say me wan anuma no dani no human be no say pacho me momo number no momo no nyamba me say oni pa na dani abuase ho na esi no say mami na esi no na wo ho bi. Me na me ni ho so na me ni ho but me ba na ma ka chara me say ka chara. Reported speech.
That's true, Ghanaians.
Reported speech.
Yeah.
They would narrate a movie crying.
So sometimes when things happen in my area and I don't know, they're like, you don't really have to bother because someone will really tell you the story, even though it will be exaggerated. But
stressing. I'm
saying,
the stress.
Blah. That's a original hobby. Blah. Jai.
It's so windy.
Bibi o wiase o blah. Bibi o wiase.
Shey.
Na anoman to original ho.
So, according to a spokesman, an airport authority spokesman.
Still on the bed?
No, this is a different story.
Spokesperson now turning into aeroplane. Because you people are turning.
No, we're moving on from there. Okay. So, according to an airport authority spokesman who confirmed some news to BBC, says that thieves have stolen the lighting system for one of the runways at Nigeria's busiest airport.
Busiest airport.
Just months after it was installed. And so an investigation has been launched to arrest the criminals and recover what's missing. And that's according to, the source, that's Yakubu Fantua. Now, what is
Hold on. Media, today if I see any message in the comment section, Facebook, I'll read it before you continue.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Giovani AJ, according to the story, and it is about the bed.
The bed.
We are still in Guma.
Okay, let's go ahead.
So Giovani AJ Akorfa, according to the story, she says she's from Winneba. And the reason she's there is because they've sent her on an assignment and she's being paid 50 Ghana cedis spiritually. The price agreed on. Kojo Winneba.
Spiritual price.
I no doubt.
50 Ghana.
Somebody take coin. Take coin.
Is 50?
Take go chook somebody.
Ampao.
Yeah, so spiritually, money doesn't mean sheshe.
And you know that there are some movies, I don't know, I think it was a Kumawood movies, where I think a woman was pregnant and she was trying to do good and give charity, give alms to someone, and then she gave the money, she turned around and then what like the person there was no longer a beggar, turned into like some witch thingy, and started like the money turned to blood, and the person was licking or drinking the blood. So basically like it's just that scary. So I was like, papa, then you're scared at the same time.
Wow.
Charlie,
Papa, if you're not led,
don't do it.
Don't do it. And don't do it because of the cameras. One year training.
Honestly.
What you walk it your
Yeah. But I saw you walk it to our heaven.
You understand?
Heaven
in the fear.
But let me even tell you a trending story. A trending story that is currently...
So we have left Nigeria. They still like runway.
Yeah, but there's another... Go ahead.
Well, I am not shocked. I'm sure you are shocked, but I am not shocked.
So...
an
actual story breaking in Nigeria about...
Still in Nigeria?
Yes. About a boy called Killer Boy.
Killer Boy,
who has stabbed his girlfriend.
I think I saw that.
So so basically the story is he's gone on social media to sort of confess on Instagram and spill all that happened, and he's saying that he's really sorry. He's killed the love of his life called Augusta.
I think I saw.
And then he's so sorry. He didn't mean to. He stabbed her intentionally, and he didn't think that she was going to die.
Wow.
And he wants to commit suicide, and life is not good for him anymore. But then the interesting twist is that what I'm finding out on other people's commentary on the issue is that he killed her, or he stabbed her, kept her body for close to a week
before coming
and then when they found her body, she had certain body parts missing. And he now went on the run, and he's now speaking on social media, confessing. And he sent a whole big long letter to his girlfriend's mother, apologizing and saying that he didn't mean to kill her, it was accidental, he's not a murderer, he wants to commit suicide, he doesn't want to stay on earth because his love is gone. But then the question is, and also he's a known Yahoo boy.
He should be assisted.
Or he was arrested 3 years ago by EFCC for being a Yahoo boy, and I'm guessing they let him go. And now he's gone on to kill this girl, and he's claiming he's not a murderer and everything else. So they're still on the run for him.
Indirectly, EFCC will kill that girl.
Basically, because if they had kept him in jail, he would not have been out to kill the girl. Yeah.
Oh, well, but then the lawyers will also come out and say that there wasn't probably much evidence to keep him there. So there's
and his name is Killer Boy. And
what kind of name is that?
He's living his name, That's why we have to take names, influential names like Giovani. Because Giovani, the church said, what am I saying?
No, I don't think I can continue. What's the day?
Go over you people.
So before I go,
go over you people.
The some fed up tourists.
Yeah, fed up.
Yeah, fed up tourists who only come into a particular store. So, okay, let me start this way. So, there's a manager of a shop, I think a shop that was been in existence since 1989, I believe. Yeah, 1899, I think. Oh, okay. So it's like it's like a vintage shop. You know, when you go to Barcelona, you see it there. You want to visit, take photos, and all of that. Now, the shop manager has noticed that people just come there and take photos. They just visit the shop, take photos. They don't buy anything. So he decided to.
He's got an Instagrammable shop.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
So he decided to put
God did.
Put a note out that if you're just coming in to just visit, you're paying like $5.6, and that alone. Ampampa has done the trick. So now when people enter the shop, they really are purchasing something. Those who don't want to, come out there and then go and take photos. Or they just pass by and then admire the shop from outside. So that's, so that's the sign right there. Says visit just looking inside and all of that. And people are talking about it, the fact that it's a good marketing strategy for them, especially when you know that while you're entering, it means you're definitely coming out with something. So people are like, oh, well, it's a thing that some people can also explore. But a few people responding to that conversation on the timelines. It's quite funny and interesting at the same time. Yeah.
All right. Well, politically, I'm sure there are other things folks are talking about.
Yeah.
Guys, last week, and I know friends who went to check out the new Kwame Nkrumah place and were like, good vibes for the family.
Yeah, good vibes. But people still have concerns about the money that they have to pay.
I'll pay anything to contribute to tourism here in Ghana.
Yeah.
That's an area I wouldn't ask questions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask questions how well they're using the money or how bad they use.
I think it moved the conversation away from appreciating and celebrating the big feat than just then minimizing it to, the money is too much and if we're trying to
the World Bank's but we need to treat it right. We need to patronize the place, make sure that they use that same money to develop other areas, especially outside the capital.
Absolutely.
The many tourism potentials we have beyond Accra and then Kumasi and other places that we are not exploring. And it's like we know what's going to give we money, but we know they won't go there.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It's really, really sad.
Yeah.
Everybody for the top there know how much potential.
Well, yes. And they travel. They travel and they see. And they can do better.
Because they don't have Instagram pages to share all those things that make we see. And these big men, they know what's up.
They know and they go and they see. But then they come and they say, we should do it better. Then they sit down and they wait.
That is why the minorities still demanding answers. Minorities. He's still demanding answers over payments of $2 million.
Yeah, is it the train?
You
said some.
It's because of the. When I remove it,
is it the
alignment? What the
Sky train? It was a Sky bus. Sky train.
I heard $2 million has disappeared.
Me too.
They haven't started doing, and it's $2 million is gone. Now Sky train, the best fine.
No, but
that thing, Ghanaians really believed that was going to happen.
So this money,
regular on the ground train crying.
So this money is supposed to see if it go fit fire. I need feasibility money, no, and now
and we even have a proper document on how feasible the feasibility study was.
Yes, please. So when I did check, it say
regular training.
No, listen.
And
you know when I knew that this thing was going to happen? It was the fact that just as you're saying, trains regular one means now
in Pakadan rail line we haven't seen it start working.
No,
and the amount of feasibility and the amount of construction that we've done.
Because we've been at it for a while. That's true.
No, because people also sometimes we remind them of something they want to forget.
No, honestly, I still can't understand why we don't have a functional.
Because when people come and bite and go,
train system.
Yeah. Because you go even Nigeria, and I say even because even Nigeria have a very well functioning, very nice train stations and trains to go with it that are going from Lagos to all the other interesting states near it. How do we not How have we not figured out a proper passenger rail line from Accra to Tema,
And
Accra
we
to
are
Kaswa,
66
Accra
years old?
to Sawam? How have we not figured this out?
It's
Happy
a big
birthday,
conversation.
Crystal.
Happy birthday, Crystal.
Let me tone
yes.
it down for you.
Yes,
Let me
yes,
make
yes,
you relax
yes, yes.
now.
Happy
Maybe
birthday.
I'll come
We're
and then
supposed
I'm
to do it
there.
at 3:33, but it's past.
Yes, I'll do. No, it's yet.
Yet
we have,
to be. Okay,
yeah, we
yet
have
to be.
4 minutes.
But yeah,
Happy birthday,
thank
Shaz.
you.
Good night to you,
Oh,
Crystal.
but-
Crystal, 33 years of God's
33.
goodness.
Happy
Energy
birthday.
mama, energy mama.
Happy birthday.
What be your favorite song, sir? Terminator.
No, she has a lot too.
Yeah, anyway, that's
She has a
Crystal we're
lot,
talking
yeah.
about.
She has a
Crystal
lot.
has so much.
has a
Yeah.
lot.
Crystal, happy birthday to you.
Shout out
Love
to
you.
you.
We love
Crystal.
you.
Welcome to your Jesus year.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this year, in fact, this year for
No,
do
she have a
miracles.
party for
Yeah,
her
do
Jesus
miracles.
year. Yeah.
You know, spend
that's
time with the aged
interesting.
in the chapel.
How old are you?
She's 32.
Okay, so next year's your Jesus year. Next year's my Jesus year.
Wait. Am I saying you're 32? That's your year. And you are 30 or 29.
She 29?
Akorfa is 30.
31?
Akorfa is 30.
Me, I'm turning 32. Next year's my Jesus year. I will do a part 2.
Oh, wow.
I must do a part 2.
Bring
No,
loaf
but the
of bread,
other
I'll bring
years,
the
no, because she
fish.
doesn't do a back, so you
Exactly.
imagine.
So, guys, finally, are we going to talk about these lookalikes and how they're also chopping one?
Are they still
Are
there?
they there?
So apparently the Kwame Eugene guy, Stephen Kwams is his name. He's revealed to Delay that girls throw themselves at him.
Excuse me.
Because he looks like Kwame Eugene, and he said, I chop one pet.
No way.
So, yeah, fake Kwame Eugene self collects one. Hey, NDA Giovani, I'm not really, okay.
Yeah, no.
I just remember that man.
Hey, Ghana girls.
Faculty, you look alike.
Ghana girls.
Faculty, you look alike.
Oh, you get look alike.
Hey,
come
me-
What are you
me,
saying?
this is why I am safe.
Because nobody looks like you.
They claim they are look alike until the fans go like, open your mouth. That's why I'm saying. Because even if you get the top, you don't go get the down.
Have you seen some
I
people?
get
Have you
up and
seen
down.
someone who filed their
Yes,
teeth?
yeah, to get that.
Yeah. Wait till someone starts filing.
No, you go get headache and die.
That one's Tuesday.
Because your teeth can kill you. Actually, people don't know that. Oh, faculty get look alike. We they buy shit. They buy watch it like I'm no. Ibiamo.
Wait, that's not you.
No, that's not him.
That's not him.
No, faculty get look alike. It look like I'm.
That's not you.
This guy is called Musa.
Actually, DJ Phil took that picture and sent it to
Yeah, guys.
Oh my
Quick break.
god.
When we return, there is more, but we need to reactivate the phone lines for that question.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
conversation.
AJ and Giovani fight.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll continue
Round
that fight.
2.
Round 2.
Home is a reflection of who you are. So you need a wide variety of colors, patterns,